Did you know bookmaking is a kind of art, like painting and drawing? Some artists are interested in bookmaking. There are galleries and art museums that are dedicated to bookmaking arts. Book arts can be filled with pictures, textures, colors, and words. Sometimes they open up in unique and creative ways. Bookmaking artists like to experiment and challenge themselves. Bookmakers use different materials to create their book arts. They think about how pages can be bounded together in different and unique ways. They fill those pages with interesting words or pictures. For our demonstration today, we are going to create a mini book. What you will need is a pair of scissors, a glue stick, you'll have to share that, and a piece of the drawing paper. It's easier to fold the drawing paper rather than the painting paper, so make sure you take a drawing paper. The first thing you're going to do is to fold it in half the hamburger way, and that is the short way. So we're not folding it in half the long way yet. We're going to fold it in half the hamburger way. Something that I like to do to make sure that it's folded neatly is I like to make the corners kiss. So match up those corners and then press it down, okay? If you have long nails, you could crease that fold. If you don't have very long nails, you can always take a pencil or even one of the objects that you have near you and use that to press down that crease so it's nice and flat. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half again the hamburger way. That means the shorter way. We're not folding it the hot dog way. The hot dog way is a long way like this. That's not what we're doing. We're folding it the hamburger way. Again, I'm getting those corners to match up. Once they match up, while I'm holding it down, then I use my finger to press down on that crease. Now I'm going to fold it one more time. And again, we're folding it the shorter way, which is the hamburger way, not the hot dog way. Okay? The short way. Once it gets to this place, it's a little bit harder to fold it because there's so many layers. But I'm doing the same things, trying my best to match up the corners, using my fingernail or something hard to press down on that crease so it's nice and flat. All right, so at this time, when I open it up, I want to open it up just to the halfway fold where there is 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles. I'm not opening it up all the way yet because at this stage I need to make one cut. So you can see this is where the opening is. I want to cut on the folded side. This is where the fold is, and this is where the paper opens. So where the crease is, where I folded it, I'm going to cut just one line here, and I'm not going to cut it all the way through. I'm going to cut just one length of this rectangle. And remember, we're cutting on the fold, so the open part is over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my paper completely, and there should look like there's like an opening in the center, and these two ends are connected. Here's how our book is going to come together. These two ends here, I'm going to fold them together. Okay, now I'm folding it the hot dog way. As I'm folding it in the hot dog way, which is the long way, I'm going to hold this up, and you can see that opening as I push together the two ends. That opening is going to get wider and wider. As it gets wider and wider, it's going to become the pages of my book. So now I have a couple of these pages. Now I do have some covers. I only have the red color, that have been cut down to size if you want to make a red cover for your book. And to do that, you'll have to take your red paper, fold it in half, and just put a bit of glue. You could glue both sides of the cover like this. And then take your mini book and place it inside, rub it together. And now I have a little mini book. So here's one that I finished. It's called Zoom. And my idea was the first page shows a house, and the next page it zooms out farther. There's that house that was there. And then when I turn the page, now the house is really small and I see more of the background. And then I zoom out even farther away and I just see the earth. And then the next page, I zoom out even farther away and now the earth is part of that solar system. And then the very last page, I only see the galaxy. I bet you have great ideas for your book art and I can't wait to see them. Let's get to art making.